Virgo, hi, how you doing? This is Lisa, and I'm coming in to do December's mid-month 2022 reading. I hope everybody's doing all right. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for popping in. I hope you enjoy and you'll come in to see me again. And if you have been here before, I really do appreciate the support. It means a lot. All right, guys, let's find out what Virgo needs to know for the middle of the month. December 2022. Middle of the month for December 2022. All right. See? Okay. We got the Two of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Empress, the Six of Swords, and the Page of Cups. All right, what I'm going to do is take a look at this, find out what we can, and then I'll clarify with another deck, and we'll pull an Oracle card to close it up. All right. All right, Virgo. Looks like right now you feel like you're really feeling in a close relationship. Where something where you're like kind of bonded to a person, whether this is a friendship, platonic, romantic. It could even be a business opportunity. If this is not so much an opportunity, but a partner, a business partner, somebody that you have like a lot of trust in. They trust you. And you know each other really well. And I feel like that's really key in your mind right now. But what you're really looking for, and that's what made me think of if it was some kind of opportunity. Now it could be a relationship opportunity, or it could be, it could be a financial opportunity, some type of manifestation of something to build. And then we have the Chariot. The Chariot here this is having a lot of drive and a lot of determination to be able to pull through and go where you need to go. And not really having any doubts about being able to do it. Like, you're going to be able to keep yourself on your path. But I think right now, in this time, you're feeling like you don't have enough of that. You don't have enough drive. You don't have enough determination. You're feeling like you might get distracted. You might get swayed one way or the other. And I guess right now, this time of year, it's a silly season. There's a lot of different reasons why people will be distracted. So I think that right now, that's maybe in your head the most. And it just makes you want to make sure you're getting everything done. You want to make sure, you got everything you need for whatever is going on, and maybe building the relationship, or whatever it is that you were going to do in this relationship. Maybe you're just afraid that you're going to get off track. So I don't know if you're going to get off track by the relationship, or you're going to get off track with everything else going on of the relationship. You know what I mean? Let's see what we can find out. So we got the Empress, and this is actually what. You are feeling so much about growth, and you want to be able to bring something full. It's the Empress is all about nurturing something and giving it life, and I feel like you have so much in you about that. So whatever it is you want to grow, like I said, what could be a relationship, could be a business, could be anything, and that's what you're afraid that you're going to get swayed off of that, just because of the timing, maybe, or just whatever's going on. But you still have that in you. So even if you don't think that you have what you need, as in drive and determination now, I feel like you had it before, and you probably will have it later. So maybe you have all this, everything you want to do, all this nurturing and growth, everything you want to do, you don't want to lose it, so I don't think you probably would for too much. I know one of the big challenges, I mean, even though you're concerned that you might not have what you need right now to bring something forth, but I feel like what you're actually concerned about, it's like the conflict is in you that somebody's moving away from something. This could be, mentally, clearing your mind of it, moving away, you don't want to talk about it, don't want to deal with it. And so I'm wondering if this is not you or your partner or whoever it is that you are thinking of here. Because maybe that's a fear for you too. They're moving away from the idea of it and you're afraid of that. Or are they moving away from you? Or are you afraid that you're moving away from them? I feel like it's general, so you could flip-flop the characters out any way you want. But there's a fear about somebody moving away from something. Maybe you had a common goal, and you're afraid somebody's going to move from it. I do have a Page of Cups. This is the outcome, or possible outcome. And, with the page, he's all about, creative opportunities, possibilities. Like, very, very intuitive. You're being really intuitive towards something. And it's also like a possible new chance, a new, relationship. So that is the possible outcome. So even though you might be feeling distracted, you might be feeling like you can't keep your chariot on the same path, and even if somebody is thinking about moving away, there is still that possible outcome, free will, that it could still happen. It's just a matter of what goes on and how you handle it at that point. Let's see what kind of... Let's see if we can find out with clarifiers. Oops. All right, what can we tell the page? What can we tell Virgo about the Two of Cups? What do we need to know about the Two of Cups? Go. Two of Cups for Virgo. All right, we got the Knight of Wands, Two of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Whatever this relationship was going to be, there's a lot of energy and passion involving it. And there's also there's ideas in your head or their head, about, having opportunities, maybe, doing something to develop some kind of skills, maybe if it's a business, or just, manifesting some kind of relationship going on here, and, making plans about it and trying to see how it'll work out for you. All right, well, what about this Ace of Pentacles? All right, we've got the Hangman, Four of Wands, and the Devil. And I'm wondering if that's where you're thinking about that. As you have this Hangman and the Devil. And I feel like with the Hangman, maybe you're like, all right, let me just stop, see how things are going to work out. I'll see how they feel. I'll see how I feel. And we'll think about it then. And you don't want to let the negative feelings that can come around with the Devil's influence, almost like you're concerned about, I think you're concerned about you and them. You're not exactly sure if they're on board, or you're not exactly sure you're going to continue to be on board. But I have this Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is pretty much a celebration. I mean, it could be, getting to a party, going to some kind of, I don't know, it doesn't have to be a wedding, but, some form of celebration. I feel like it's around you. I'm not sure how I don't know how it is between the two of you, but I feel like, maybe you're going to have a party. Some people are going to be celebrating, and things are looking good. And you're either going to look at something in a different way, or it's possibly that, you're like, let's just see what happens. The hangman's just pretty much, I will deal with whatever consequence it is. Because maybe at this party, there's going to be some temptation going on. Some kind of things can get a little carried away. And maybe that's where you're nervous about it. Okay, let's go to the Chariot and see what happens. Oopsie. This is, all right, the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Six of Swords again. All right. That makes sense. All right, so you have, again, whatever the situation was, you have the opportunity and the inspiration to deal with it. And I don't know if you are represented by this Queen of Wands energy, male or female, doesn't matter. You're a very courageous and confident, independent person. Or it could be them. And I feel like, but that's where this moving away starts to happen. Again, not sure who, but it's gonna, if it does happen, it's probably gonna be, maybe it could be either one of you. What about this Empress? All right, I've got the Emperor. Oh, that's a power couple. The Ten of Cups and the Moon. Awesome. All right, so the way I feel is like the two of you still have it together. Whatever the plan is, whatever it is that you were going to do, you want this. And like I said, I don't know if it's a business, if it's a friendship, it's a romance, I have no idea. But you do, could be romance, but there's still some unknowns going on. So even though you know that you're both on the same path, or you feel like you're both on the same path, with this Moon energy, there's still going to be some anxiety. There's still going to be some negative feelings sometimes. Not really being sure, really, because, with the Moon, you can't see everything that you'd like to see. You might be trying to, go with your gut and use your instincts as best you can. But, it's basically, you're going to still be a little bit, not hesitant, but just a little nervous. Until maybe some kind of confirmation happens. All right, and that's the Six of Swords. We've got the Hierophant. The King of Cups. And the Seven of Cups. Now again, this King could be representing you or them. With the Seven of Cups, all the options going on. The Hierophant energy, they could represent marriage, they could represent just spirituality in general. And I feel like you are kind of diving in to find out what kind of options that they're going to be willing to go for, or you. And I'm wondering if that's, I feel like you're waiting for a commitment. You are waiting for a commitment from them. Again, don't know if it's a business, don't know if it's, I'm not sure about that, but I feel like there's a commitment. And you're waiting for it to happen before you're going to stop feeling like it's moving away. All right, let's see about this Page of Cups. Six of Wands, the Fool, and the Four of Swords. To me, it's like, all right, when you do get this commitment, and I feel like, it's going to come into you, whatever it is, it's going to be a victory. You're going to feel relieved. You're going to be able to, just not have to worry about it anymore. And there's going to be a new possibility, new beginnings coming in when that commitment comes. And it could be for you to them too. It could be like they're waiting for a commitment from you, or, vice versa. Oh, very interesting, Virgo. This is pretty cool. All right, it sounds like really good. It's just, I feel like between the two of you, that somebody's waiting for a solid answer, a solid commitment to something. All right, let's see about the moon, what they have. You and your loved ones are safe. Very nice. That is the new moon in Cancer. And one more. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. That's the full moon Pisces. And that's kind of nice too. It's just a matter of, whatever you're trying to do, you want to be able to dream and think big and have all this, I keep thinking of like clouds and rainbows and roses, but you want to make sure that you're practical about whatever the situation is going to be. All right, Virgo, I hope you enjoyed it. If you can give me a thumbs up, subscribe, write me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And I put the full Virgo video, I will attach it to this video, so in case you want to see if they connect somehow. And I will be seeing you in a couple of weeks for the January full month, all right? Take care, guys. Thank you.